The movie I chose was Little Miss Sunshine. I chose this movie because this is one of my all-time favorite movies, and also because it gave a realistic insight to depression. This movie was released in the year 2006 at the Sundance Film Festival, and it was directed by Jonathan Dayton and Valerie Faris. This movie was nominated for 4 Academy Awards. However, it only won 2. One for Best Original Screenplay and one for Supporting Actor. The main cast includes Abigail Breslin as Olive Hoover, who plays a young girl that loves to run in beauty pageants, and she loves her grandpa, but she hates fighting with her family or really anyone in general. Next is Dwayne Hoover, who is played by Paul Dano. Dwayne is a teenage boy who has taken a vow of silence until he reaches flight school and has taken a passion to Nietzsche, but he hates everybody. Uncle Frank is played by Steve Carell, and he is the brother of Cheryl Hoover. Frank is a scholar, and he hates his life because he tries to commit suicide in the beginning of the movie, as he is battling clinical depression. Cheryl Hoover is played by Toni Collette. She is a mother of 2, and she loves her family, but she also hates her family the same way any other overworked mom would. Richard Hoover is played by Craig Kinnear, and he is the father, and he is married to Cheryl. Richard created a 9-step self-help program that he lives and dies by. He also loves winning, and he hates losing, and he also hates losers. Last but not least, there is Ed Hoover, who is played by Alan Arkin. Throughout the whole movie, he's really the only person that thinks that Olive can win a beauty pageant and who is behind her 100%. The Hoovers are a very dysfunctional family from New Mexico. Living at home is Richard, Cheryl, Olive, Dwayne, and Ed. Suddenly, when Cheryl's brother Frank tries to commit suicide, they take him in. At their first dinner as a family, Olive receives a call regarding a beauty pageant that she had won and was moving on to a larger pageant in California in only 2 days. With money tight, flying is not an option, so that leaves the Hoovers in a predicament. Cheryl and Olive drive, or the whole family has to come. They decide to have the whole family come along in their bright yellow Volkswagen van. Their journey has its bumps in the roads, including problems with the van, somebody dying in the family, as well as some unscheduled stops along the way to Redondo Beach that all takes place in 2 to 3 days. Although it is not spelled out in the movie, depression plays a role. Frank is severely depressed and tries to kill himself after he loses his job and breaks up with his boyfriend, as he is unable to pay the insurance to keep himself in a hospital. Cheryl, his sister, takes him in. As he is noticeably depressed, Frank mopes around in the beginning of the movie. However, after news breaks about traveling to Redondo Beach for Olive, his mood starts to increase as the movie proceeds. It seems that when he feels a part of a family again, he is no longer severely depressed and can handle himself and his emotions. Frank kept busy with helping Olive with whatever she needed when it came to the Little Miss Sunshine beauty pageant, and that seemed to take his mind off of whatever else was bothering him. I found this to be very realistic because sometimes all it may take is one little thing that can change an entire person's view on life, as it happened in this movie. Lastly, this related to psychology because clinical depression is a psychological disorder and was portrayed in this movie by Steve Carell bottling up his emotions until he could not take it anymore, and he eventually tried to commit suicide. Now for a clip from Little Miss Sunshine. This is one of the trailers for this movie. It shows why Frank tried to kill himself, as well as the basis for the rest of the movie.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Olive? Dinner in 10 minutes. Dwayne, can you check on Frank? Tell him it's dinner time.
Why, you don't talk anymore? You can talk, you just choose not to. Is that Nietzsche? You don't speak because of Friedrich Nietzsche. Far out.
What's that, chicken?
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Is it possible just once we could get something to eat for dinner around here that's not the damn chicken?
Hey, Dad!
I'm just saying.
Dad!
How did it happen?
How did what happen?
Your accident.
Uncle Frank didn't really have an accident. He tried to kill himself.
Why?
I wanted to kill
Don't listen
myself
to him.
because I was very
He's
unhappy.
a sick man. He's a sick in his head man.
Richard!
I don't think it's an appropriate conversation for a 7-year-old.
Well, she's gonna find out anyway.
Okay.
This is a demonstration of Flip for
I
Mac.
fell in love with someone who didn't love me back.
No.
One of my grad students. I was very much in love with him.
Him? You fell in love with the boy?
Very much so.
That's silly.
There's another word for it.
Dad. There is a messaging on the machine. Something about little Mrs. Sunshine.
Little Miss Sunshine?
Yeah.
What?
Remember when Olive was runner-up in the regional Little Miss Sunshine? That's the girl who won had to forfeit her crown. I don't know
This
why
is a
35 guys don't, but
demonstration
anyway,
of
now she
Flip
has
for
a
Mac.
place in the state contest in Redondo.
We're going to California.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Where's Olive?
Oh,
No one gets left behind! No one gets left behind!
To conclude, this was a very fun experience, and it was a fantastic movie. I would recommend this movie because it has a fantastic combination of comedy and character. It is one of my all-time favorite movies, and definitely a movie everyone should see.